Good morning, students. This is me, Raju Adhikari from Peace Vision English Boarding School, Ratnagar Bara, Jirona, Chittagong. Today I am going to teach you about the fundamental concept of computer. This is the first chapter of class 8, fundamental concept of computer. This chapter has been already learned in early classes also. Today we are going to learn further about the fundamental of computer. The computer is one of the wonderful and probably the most powerful tool ever developed. The computer has brought many changes in our daily life. Nowadays, the computer is essential device for most of the organization, offices, as well as individual for different purposes. The computer is an electronic machine which generates the information by processing raw data. According to the prescribed instructions, it accepts the data, processes it, and gives the required output. In other words, computer is an electronic machine which accepts the raw data from the user, processes the data according to the predefined set of instructions, gives and stores the result as information. Obviously, each and everything does have its advantages as well as disadvantages. So computer also have the advantages as well as disadvantages. The computer has been the most useful machine in today's world. It is necessary for the user to know about the basic layout and the function of the computer. A computer can perform the tasks very quickly as well as accurately, but it is a man-made things which do the things that the human programs them to do. The computer does not have common sense. It just does the things what we tell it to do. In this chapter, some terms are used. Some of them are described below. Data, raw facts which does not have its own meaning, or data are the raw facts collected together for the references or analysis. Information, the meaningful result obtained after the processing is known as a information. Program, the set of instructions which are used in the programming language is known as a program. Hardware, the physical part of the computer that can be touched, seen and felt are called hardware. The collection of computer program and related data that provide the instructions telling a computer what to do is called the software. Liveware, the person or the operator who operates the computer are called the liveware as well. The memory stored in the ROM is called the firmware. Computer also have its one working principle. The working principle of computer has four steps. They are as follows. Input. The computer gets data from the user through the input devices such as the keyboard, mouse, etc. This is the very first step of the computer. After taking the input, it processes. This is the second step of the computer. In this step, the computer's processing devices processes the input data based on the instructions. CPU is the main processing unit of the computer. In the third step, output. This is the third step of the computer cycle. The computer gives meaningful information after completion of a processing task, which is displayed on the output devices such as monitor, printer, plotter, etc. are some of the common example of output devices. Storage. This is the fourth step of computer cycle. The computer permanently stores the result of processing on hard disks or some other kind of storage media for the further use. Basic characteristics of computers. Speed. As we know, computer can work very fast. It takes only a few seconds for the calculations that we take hours to complete. Accuracy. The degree of accuracy of computer is very high and every calculation is performed with the same accuracy. Diligence. A computer is free from tiredness. It can work for hours without creating any error. Versatility. It means the capacity of perform the completely different types of work in the same time. Why computer is called a IPC or IPM? Information processing cycle or machine. A computer converts data into information by performing various actions. The computer accepts the data from the input devices and processes them according to the given instructions. After the processing the tasks, the computer produces the meaningful output and displays them through the output devices. So, computer is known as a IPC or IPM. Thank you, class.